Hello everyone, this is Crystal with Slick Trade, and in this presentation I'm going to go over presentation number 1 from my Pure Price Action series. Today we're going to cover the basics. Before we get started, we must start with a disclaimer. Feel free to pause the video and read through the entire disclaimer, but to sum it up, when trading any financial asset, there's a possibility that you may sustain a partial or total loss of your investment funds. As a result, it is advised that you should never invest with or trade upon money which you cannot afford to lose. Trading involves a real risk of loss. Past performance does not ensure future results. So, what is price action? Price action is defined as the analytical study of price movement and the language of the market. Price action trading strategies can be used on any time frame charts, so no matter what your trading style is, it will suit your needs. Why trade price action? Price action traders can enjoy the skill of reading, understanding, and projecting future price movements without relying on magical indicators. Going back to the basics and learning to read the charts will result in steady growth and success as a trader. What to expect from this Pure Price Action series? What you should expect from learning this course is an increase in knowledge of trading price action without the use of technical indicators. I will share with you the template displayed to the right for use in the beginning. However, throughout the duration of the course, you're more than likely going to find yourself removing indicators and trading with confidence. Eventually, completely naked chart. And if you want to use the template, use the template. That's absolutely fine. But I really want to get you guys to understand the market, okay? And understand what price is going to do, okay, based on past results. Support and resistance. Using key support and resistance is a must with price action trading. Whether you eye the S&R levels or you use an indicator, such as the one to the left here, which is provided in the template, this is the base of learning price action. At least for me it was, okay? Now support is the lower level and resistance is the upper level. So if you see these kind of bluish color lines, this one's hard to see, it looks more purple, but these here are support and these here are resistance, the red lines. And you can see in here the indicator that I shared with you, there's an hourly resistance and hourly support, a daily resistance, a daily support, and a weekly resistance and weekly support. Drawing in the highest highs and the lowest lows will be the start to learning support and resistance. Okay, so in this example here, this daily resistance is our highest level of resistance, and this, it looks like hourly and daily support right here, this bottom blue line is our lowest support. Lowest and highest support and resistance levels. By using the lowest support and the highest resistance levels, you are helping to ensure a safe entry with a higher profit potential. By identifying when price reaches one of these highs or lows, you can confidently enter a pending order and know where price may reach in the future. In my next lesson, I will be covering identifying trend and trend duration. So, let me show you a few examples. Okay, right here we're looking at the USD CHF, okay? This is the template that all of you were provided, and what you can see from this, when we're just looking at support and resistance, okay? What I'm going to show you here, maybe, slowing down, you can see that here is our absolute lowest point that we can see on the chart currently. If we zoom out a little bit taking a look at that bigger picture, it can really help you to see where price may go. Okay, so just get used to kind of zooming out on charts, and you can either draw in with a horizontal line, this right here in MetaTrader 4, draw a horizontal line. You can either draw that in, or you can refer to the resistance and support lines that are from the indicator that I provided you. And as I said in the little presentation, it tells you right here, H1 support, that's hourly support, okay? D1 support, that's daily support. H4 support, it's a 4-hour support, okay? So you don't need to switch in between charts to see that. It's just going to bring it up for you, which is pretty nice. What I'd like you to take time to do this week is to go ahead, bring up this template, bring up some different charts, and start to take a look at the highest and lowest levels of support and resistance. Okay? What you're going to find is that when price is in periods of consolidation, such as this area here, and this area here, there we go. What you're going to find is that after the market has made a large trending move, okay, either to the upside or the downside, you're going to see periods of consolidation. Now, during these periods of consolidation, you can still make money, okay? And we'll get into that in later lessons. But what it's going to do is drawing in these support and resistance lines, okay, or just eyeing back and looking at the indicators provided, you can see these lines here. You're going to find that when price breaks one of these levels, okay, much of the time it's going to go into a trending move, okay, after a period of consolidation. And you can see two examples of that right here. And that is here, we had periods of consolidation, and we were really more so going in between these lines. For some reason, the MetaTrader 4 is going slow today. Well, I do have a lot of things running though on my chart. But right here you can see price hit multiple times here, okay? Our absolute highest level was up here, okay? So it did break to the upside a little bit. But let's see if we can zoom out just one more, get a little bit better view. But what you also notice is that price has been trending to the upside for a very long time. So what you would think, okay, just realistically, is that after this period of consolidation, it's going to probably head down some, okay? Now, to which level, we'll cover that in future lessons, but you'll be able to identify that, hey, right here, this was a period of slight consolidation, I guess is what you could call it, during the uptrend, the overall uptrend move, okay? Now, with some of the patterns that I'm going to teach you, you would be able to identify that this, if it broke this previous low here, then yes, price would probably continue back down. But if it broke this period here, this level here, then price was going to continue up in its uptrend. So, knowing these things, it's really going to help you. Whether you still continue to use other indicators or setups, it's absolutely fine. But this is going to give you that analytical approach, and you're going to be more confident with it because you can identify it. Okay, you don't even need these indicators technically. Okay, but that's the point that I want you guys to get to. Here we had that consolidation. So after this long uptrend, what do you think is going to happen? Okay, I'd say if it breaks this ultimate high here, this red line, I'd say, 5 to 10 pips above that, you could do a pending order for a buy or long position, and it would continue its uptrend, okay? But you'd also want to put that pending order below this previous low, okay? You could do it at this previous low, or you could do it at this previous low, because we did experience a little bit of consolidation right in here, okay? So if you set, again, a 5 to 10 pip below the support, okay? Let's say you chose this line right here, this red support and this red resistance, and you did 5 or 10 pips above and below these, then this pending order would have filled for a short, okay? So I'm also going to be covering trail stopping and all that, so you can get the maximum profit and know when to exit trades. We're going to go over risk to reward. We're going to be going over a lot of different lessons, okay? But like I said, for this week, go ahead and draw in those support resistance levels, or just look back on the chart so you can get a good feel for it and see what price has done in the past, and what it did when it broke consolidation points, okay? Start to identify those. That's really going to help you with these future lessons, okay? So that's just the pure basics. Get started with some support resistance, and I will see you guys next week, okay?